Welcome to video 4. This video is on chapter 2, breaking free from our scripts. There's a saying, a fish doesn't realize it's in water. Human beings don't realize we're in scripts until we do, and then we see them everywhere. The feedback I get from readers of this chapter is that there are some things you will simply never be able to unsee. Chapter 2 dives into our survival brain reactions. When we are under pressure, we fight, we run away, we freeze, we do something we've always done, or we just go along with the crowd. These automatic reactions are what we call scripts. Scripts are like being on autopilot. We react and then we justify our actions with a story. Or we have a pre-written story about the way something should be, and that story determines exactly how we act. In neither case do we actually think. We act as if we had no choice, or we act as if there is only one good choice and a very bad one. And it's not just us. Everybody does it. Many of the people who are trying to sell us, advertise to us, manipulate us, or lead us, or gaslight us are actively trying to get us to accept their stories. They want to put us into that survival limbic brain mode so that we don't think. And scripts are everywhere. They're shortcuts. How you brush your teeth? Script. How you drive to work? Script. How you argue with your spouse? Well, sadly, that's also a script. A story is a narrative your brain attaches to the situation. For example, let's just say a person is late. Your reaction is vastly different if the story you're telling yourself is that this is your friend who just made a minor slip up, versus if your story was, oh, that's a troublemaker and they're acting up again. Same event, the person is late, but different stories trigger different scripts or reactions. Humans construct reality through stories, and chapter 2 shows us how we can rewrite those stories to be more effective. It is us ask three vital questions when we hear a story, and that includes the stories we tell ourselves. What is this story trying to get me to do? What are some alternative stories? And what does the actual evidence say? That's critical thinking. And critical thinking begins with noticing the story and script.